Here we have a logarithmic equation. In this equation, we have to solve for y in terms of x. Okay, here, so we have three logarithms. So we have addition of two logarithms on the left side and we have a logarithm on the right side. And the base for any logarithm is not mentioned. So whenever the base of a logarithm is not mentioned, we have to assume it's a common logarithm, and its base has to be 10. But we don't have to mention that, but we have to assume the base for each of these three logarithm as 10. Okay, here we have addition of two logarithms with the same base, that is 10. Whenever we add two or more logarithms with the same base, we have to take logarithm once and we have to multiply the arguments. So this is a product rule of logarithm. So multiplication of argument is x times y equals to log of x positive y. Here on both sides we have common logarithm. That is we have logarithm with base 10. So here this logarithm and this logarithm are equal. So whenever two logarithms are equal with the same base, we can equate the arguments. That is x times y equals to x positive y. Okay, so our aim is to solve for y in terms of x. So let's get all the terms which contain y on one side of the equation. So here already this term contains y. So let's try to get the variable y on the right side. So for that I subtract y from both sides. A positive and negative y will cancel out. I get xy negative y equals to x. Here these two terms contain y. I mean the greatest common divisor for these two terms is y. So y can be factored out. So to know what I have left in the first term, I have to divide the first term xy by the one I factor out. When I divide xy by y, this y will cancel out. I just have x left in the first term. Negative. So now what I have left in the second term. So to know that, we have to divide this y by the one I factor out. That is y by y results 1 equals to x. So our aim is to solve for y in terms of x. So we can keep y alone on the left side. We can try to get rid of this x negative 1. So for that we have to divide both sides by x negative 1. So this x negative 1 will cancel out. Finally we get y equals to x over x negative 1.